Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. So, in the last part, basically the police were interrogating everybody at the school, and the pressure was being cranked up by a considerable amount. And it ain't stopping yet, because at the beginning of this part, the SIU director is basically saying that they're going to be putting out an arrest warrant for the Phantom Thieves pretty soon. Even though they don't know who we are. So, yeah, this is not looking good all of a sudden. Well, it hasn't looked good for a little while, but pressure is being cranked up even more on the Phantom Thieves at this point. Which, I know I've said that, I've been saying that a lot these last few parts, but, you know, it's just, that is the main theme of kind of what's going on to kind of set up going into the next palace.
Do you know this one?
We already know it's going into the Size Palace. That's 5. I'm awesome. So, you know, that's kind of the main point of, you know, kind of the pressure building up to kind of force us to have to go into Size Palace. That's kind of the whole point. And it kind of also links up with the last palace as well, with Akumura, with you know, kind of the revelation that basically some dickhead, some higher power, has been pushing us into you know, pushing us into the direction for the last couple of palaces. So anyway, basically, we've been made part of the school festival committee as well, basically, so we can go hang out with Makoto and kind of talk about stuff without having to worry about raising suspicion. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be heading to somewhere. We're going to be heading to the student council office after school to kind of talk to kind of help out with the questionnaire stuff of kind of what guests they want for this thing.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off us, remember?
Ryuji's been a bit of a dickhead here, to be fair.
This one too.
Oh shit, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can
So
be
yeah,
anonymous.
it seems like everybody wants Goro Akechi to come and talk at the be the headline guest for the student festival, for the school festival.
Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Ryuji, do it, you piece of shit.
We're
You lazy bastard.
too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way
Really?
of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is
Really?
murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing
Where the
us
hell
of
did they
being a
get
bunch
to
of
this
killers.
conclusion? I have no fucking
So
idea.
effing stupid. Damn it.
And Ryuji's not happy. Well, shock and
Have the
horror.
results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What?
I love this here.
Akechi?
What are you so
We've been talking about it for a while, you asshole. You've really not been listening, have you, you
Seriously?
piece of
Not
shit?
some singer or an idol?
It's because of us
Seriously,
that
we
his
could have Rosette.
popularity has skyrocketed.
That'd be so much better than Goro Akechi.
Just make 'em up?
Can't we at least have
Figure
Naoto
that
Shirogane?
out.
That'd be so much better than Akechi.
I knew people would vote for him.
Yep,
but
so-
this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best
So yeah,
for us to
Akechi's
avoid
popularity has
such a clear danger
risen
upon
quite
ourselves.
dramatically in recent times. I
I've got a little
wonder
more time
why.
to think about who to
And
ask. That reminds
basically,
me,
we're gonna have to
how's
ask
the
him
Toba champion?
because that's what the
She
people
seemed like she
wanted
was
in the
looking into
school, and
something
they'd
on her own.
pretty much be able to work out
She
that we,
told you anything?
you know, maybe we have an issue with Akechi
It's not that we don't
if we
trust her,
don't, you know, invite him. But at the same time, it's a bit dangerous to have one of
She'll
the,
let her
the
continue
one of
with her
the
own
lead
investigation.
investigators
Hope she finds something.
for the Phantom Thieves case come to the school. So yeah. See what I mean by more pressure? We're in a bit more the hot water has got a little bit hotter there.
In response to the police
What a load
identifying
of
the
crap.
thieves as primary suspects,
This is so
Goro
unfair.
Akechi had this to say.
Even
Okay.
though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What?
Interesting.
Did I hear you correctly?
It's
Akechi-san,
interesting how
you were
Goro
the first to
Akechi is
caution everyone about the
kind
Phantom
of
Thieves. Were you not?
backing up the Phantom Thieves now and
This
is saying
doesn't
that
change
they're
the
not
fact
murderers.
that they are indeed
Uh,
a dangerous group.
I
That
wonder.
said, would like
I
to
wonder if this is
express
going to
that
play
immediately
into stuff
linking them to
later.
this case is
Oh
far
well,
too
we'll have to
hasty.
find out.
There are still many questions to be
We'll have to
answered
find out
here.
later, I suppose.
It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and
I wonder why
Okay.
the sudden change.
Yeah. Even the boss is a little bit sorry. Even the, Sojiro is a little bit perplexed as to why this has happened. So yeah, we've got even Futaba's having issues finding information finding information out and then doing her own investigation. So we're all going to be meeting up tomorrow to
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously.
help out and try and clear the air and see if we can
By the way,
come to any
you
conclusions.
haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
It's nothing about
Not
me.
getting involved.
I guess technically it is about me, to be fair. That's a bit of a lie. It is about the Phantom Thieves, but yeah, I haven't done anything recently.
Good evening.
Anyway, we're going to be doing so let's continue our social link. Yeah. Fucking hell. Let's continue our confidant with Hifumi. She seems to be in trouble, so let's have a talk to her. Yeah, because our knowledge is maxed out, we can talk to her, so let's get going.
Actually,
It's also about at this point I'm kind of this is from this point onwards this is where I didn't go through Hifumi's social link last in my first playthrough, so this is all new to me. So basically, what her mother is basically telling her that she wants Hifumi to lose this upcoming match against a professional shogi player. Basically, so she can kind of build up like a comeback kind of story, so that she becomes more of a.
it's
So that Hifumi
terrible.
becomes even more famous and an even bigger deal, and gets even more kind of profit off it, and become an idol and that kind of thing. I think this is just a really fucking
However-
stupid plan. The main reason why I think it's so fucking dumb is because in order to have a comeback story, you have to actually build a career to start off with, and Hifumi hasn't at this point. She's still trying to make her way to become a professional surrogate player, so I don't think it would make a lot of sense for her to lose her big break chance here. And then do a comeback, and then try and do a comeback story. It's kind of, it's kind of a silly thing for her to do, and it kind of pushes to the fact that she, like, her mother is obviously just doesn't give a shit and just wants, to live vicariously through her daughter's kind of fame. It's kind of obvious at this point that that's what she wants, that's all she really cares about. So
Makoto,
doesn't
the
care
youngest
about what
son
her
told you
daughter wants at
anything about
all.
the investigation?
Well,
So anyway,
sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work.
so that's another one we're gonna have to go into Mementos to sort out. So we'll be taking her out.
I thought it was
later
better
on,
if
not
you
for a
were
little
going to
while, though.
invite For our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
So
For real? Weren't you talking about
So
how you didn't wanna
basically,
talk danger to us or whatever?
Sai is kind of getting more and more, getting a bit more clever here. And she's basically not talking about the investigation with Makoto in the room, which is, you know, it's the right thing to do. Let's be fucking honest. But yeah, Makoto is going to ask Akechi because, well, she thinks that we can bring him here to kind of talk to him and get intel out of him about how the police investigation is going. Which the rest of the group are like, fuck, this is dangerous. This could be really fucking bad. We better not do this. But to be fair, I think they're kind of stuck really at this point anyway, because the vast majority of people in the school voted to have Akechi be the guy who comes to the school to do the presentation, kind of to be the guest of honor.
Okay then.
So, you know, I just don't, you know, there is little reason that they can legitimately have to say we're not going to ask him, even though everybody else in the fucking school wants him to come. So, once again, it's kind of, we're in a corner. We have to kind of ask him to come to the school, so we're kind of stuffed. So we have to, so never mind. What could we do?
Damn, you're real impressive.
So yeah, we now have Akechi's number. They could have asked us. I mean, we have Akechi's number.
I'll just say my sister had it. That
We
is
definitely have
the
Akechi's. We do have. Do we have Akechi's
Can
number?
you send me the
I think we
number,
do.
Futaba?
I'm pretty sure. But oh, maybe not. Maybe we don't.
I'll contact him.
I'm
right
trying to
away.
remember. Do you know what? That might have been Royal, where we got his contact number earlier.
Now's no time to be petty.
In this version, in the original version of the game, we
Give him as a
don't.
source of
I think.
intel, nothing
So
more.
there we go. But Futaba's done that for us, so she's
I
done us a
got
bit of a
response
favour.
already. He says, "Let me think about it."
Wow, he's a quick boy.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
Yes, that is quite
What are we gonna do if he turns us
weird.
down?
So I wonder why he's decided to do
I'll
that
keep
now.
trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment.
Well, to be fair, I think at this
Need him to
point,
do
if he
it no matter what.
turning us down, I think would
We're
probably be
counting
the
on
best
you,
for everyone, really. But we'll see what happens, eh? There we go. Wow, we've got only a quarter of people behind us now. Ah, well, this less than a quarter. Oh, this sucks. It's the morning. What's going on?
Okay, class, let's get started.
Okay, so yep, the school festival is going to be starting tomorrow.
I need an answer.
And that is kind of a big. That's the next pretty much.
That's
Sorry.
correct.
You know, it's pretty much the next big section of the game. Is the school festival? It's the next big event. So we'll do that.
Going.
That was something that I didn't realise actually, that SOS didn't actually mean anything. That it's just kind of a thing that they used. But the actual letters themselves didn't mean shit. It's kind of weird. And now it's time for the exam results. I'm top of the class, bitch. See, I'm super intelligent.
All right.
And it was this easy in actual school. But anyway. So yeah, your charm goes up after you get that, because everybody's kind of like, oh, aren't you amazing? You're amazing that you got top of the class. So we still heard nothing from Akechi. He's been a prick. So we just need to wait and see what happens. See if he accepts our offer. But we'll have to wait. Because it's kind of close, because the investigation's tomorrow. Oh shit. He's seen me. Haha. Fuck you, and fuck your chalk throwing skills. My evasion isn't max, bitch. So there you go. I always like that. I always like showing that off. That's fun. I don't think there wasn't anything similar in Persona 4 from what I remember. Oh, here you are. Speak of the devil. Honey, I'm home.
You're back off.
I like that response.
How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
What he means is she was a bitch and accused him of nicking stuff off her PC, so he's a bit pissed off with her at the moment, which can't say I blame him.
And because they've targeted
Man's
only
voice.
prominent figures,
Yep.
our government leaders have been hesitant.
Well,
to
you
act.
can't.
I
To be honest, they do
apologize for
layer
any
this on
concern
really
that may
fucking
cause.
thick.
And
But
will henceforth
it's pretty obvious at
search
this
for an
point that
apt
Shido was the
countermeasure.
guy who
That politician's really
you know,
like how
was the
good
guy
he seems
who
to do everything.
got us thrown
This
in,
is an important undertaking,
got us,
and
you know,
one I intend to confront with
in
every
the
asset
situation that we're
available to
currently in.
me.
He was the
The
politician who
selfish
got
criminals enacting this
injured
social reform
as a result of
are
us
in fact
trying
the
to
ones
stop him
most
from,
deserving of reformation,
you know,
answering
proposition
to
that
the
woman.
interests of the people as hastily as
That was the
possible
nice way of putting
is
it.
my natural duty as a
But anyway,
politician.
Man,
I think they
this
kind
guy's
of
Edward.
they do a bad job with this because they
Rampant
pretty much
political
you pretty much
scandals, on the loose.
work it out
As sad as it is,
at
this is
the
the state of our nation.
we
must
you know,
resolve this problem.
the time where you go out for
I assure the people
that
of this
banquet
noble
with
country that I
after
will do
Kamoshida's
just that.
stuff, and they don't really give you the full kind of realization from the main character until the next palace,
What are you
after the
standing
one
there
that we're
staring off
going
into
to be doing
space?
next. You know, it's kind of
creeping me
nuts that they think, you know, because it's kind of fucking obvious.
I'm not worried or anything.
But they do like kind of
Following the story.
Atlas do like whacking you on the top of the head with their
Politician is honest
exposition.
and
And,
carries an
you know,
overwhelming amount of charisma.
do you get it
Feels
yet?
like a trustworthy leader
Do you
for
get
Japan
it?
has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry.
A
What is it?
trustworthy leader. There's also a little bit of a hint there because you saw when Shido was talking, when Shido came on the TV, you had Sojiro kind of have a little look on his face like, huh? Kind of shows that he knows a little bit of something about Shido as well, that he's not entirely convinced by his good guy politician man of the people act. So we'll find out more about that later actually. That's relatively soon that we find out more about what Sojiro's deal is. But we'll see. Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about
I do like that term, by the way, the
Since the first time we
fanboy
met,
with
it feels as though I could tell you
PHAM
anything during our conversations.
spelling fan. I think that's kind of a cool little thing. So Akechi is now at rank 4. We don't have to bother with his confidant rank. He basically just
I've been
goes
invited
up
to a panel at
along
Shushin
with the
Academy
story, the
and-
same as Morgana's.
Wait, I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I
Yes.
decided to accept the offer.
So yeah,
Thank you
we're
for
the
the
first ones to
compliment.
find out that
It was
Akechi has
delicious.
accepted the offer. So he's
Glad you
going to be
like it.
coming to Shujin
I'm
Academy
happy
and
I
is going to
could
be
see you.
talking
I'll be going
in
now.
front of the is going to be talking in front of the entire student body. So we'll see what happens with that pretty soon. And here's Makoto telling us, well, we know. And it's like, I already know, sorry. I ran into him in the cafe, I'm sorry, he's already told me. So yeah, we're all going to be meeting up tomorrow. So yeah, Haru is kind of really obsessed with the idea of going around with everybody because she hasn't really had the opportunity to go around with friends during a school festival. So that's what we're going to be doing. But that's going to be for the next part. Join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. Sorry. when we're going to be when it's going to be the start of the school festival and we're going to be finding out what's really going on with Akechi and what's his reasons for accepting the invitation to the school festival. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5 for the school festival. See you next time.